making the FC Pro World Championships a bit easier back at the FC Pro Open, but we are underway on our featured game. And Ryan, as a former pro here, how good is it to know that you can go to bed tonight, you're in the top 16, you're in the best 16 in the world, and your journey in the knockout bracket is slightly more easier, and on paper you should have a better knockout bracket fixture as that first shot comes in, as it's saved by Buffon.
Yeah, important little bit of goalkeeper movement there from Stingray, who I'd say is probably one of the best in the scene at it. But as you mentioned, just having that, it's relief more than anything, I would say. Obviously having the luxury of being able to solidify your spot in your first 2 games. Every single player will be dreaming of that before the tournament even started, but of course that can only happen for a small amount of players. Maka can't beat Mamardashvili there with the speed boost.
Well, we did just see him, Estasari, didn't we?
Yeah, just outside.
We were coming back into the venue as he was coming into the STC Gaming Arena to support Team Falcons, his own esports organisation, and their pro player in Abu Maka. Just a quick reaction though, Ryan. We've just said goodbye to our first 2 competitors from this year's FC Pro World Championship. The German Virtual Bundesliga winner in Levi Finn crashes out of the tournament. And so does Kwana, one of our lucky players who made it just about through to the FC Pro World Championships in the play-ins a few days ago. 6 more will be eliminated today.
Yeah, I spoke to Levi Finn. I saw him just after that round finished, and he said he deserved it, to be fair. He deserved to lose, so it's something that he just has to stomach and prepare for next season instead.
Eusebio, the Stingray, who's off the back of an impressive result against PH in the FC Pro Open champion of last year. He's also one of those other playing players. There's an update in that game that features PH in Dolomite. It's a battle between the two playing qualifiers that's just about squeezed through to this World Championship on Sunday. Dolomite leading there, PH in. Needs to turn that one around, but something tells me that won't be the last from that game. No other goals to talk about so far until now, maybe.
It's lovely.
It's Twisted Minds that get the first goal in this one.
A celebration always gets me. But yeah, Stingray, that was a great bit of build-up, and when you're in that scenario defending somebody like Eusebio who can take the touch on either side, whether it was to cut inside as he did there, you'll see it from the replay, wins it with Maicon. The player locks into Elise, and then watch when he gets this ball here to Eusebio. You can go either side, but the cut inside is beautiful there from Stingray, and the finish perfect to match it as well. And still a long way to go in this game, of course, between Abu Maka representing Team Falcons and, of course, Stingray Jr. representing Twisted Minds.
Was the goal within you? Fortunately, didn't really hear too many chants of Stingray. It was all Abu Maka as this arena is packed out with Team Falcons fans. Goal over here, Ryan. Ooh. And it has gone the way of another Saudi Arabian player. It's Goatman, who came through the Saudi FC Pro Partnered League. That's how he got his ticket here. He's in an elimination game as it stands for Matthias Bonanno. It's not looking pretty, Ryan.
Yeah, that one, of course, still a long way to go, but that's quite a surprising start. Could be seeing a response. Incredible slide tackle there.
Mamardashvili, the Georgian goalkeeper, now made centre-back on FC25 Ultimate Team with a really important tackle there to keep Stingray in this winning position. Speaking of Stingray now, Elise. Just over the bar, 20 minutes in. We can see you from home in the various broadcast streams that you are joining us from. Do let us know who you are following in this competition. Of course, a lot of love for Anders Vergang. In case you just missed it, he just came off the back of a 6-4 defeat against Obra, which will now put him down into the lower bracket side, Ryan. I mean, it's not safe, but tomorrow he will be back to win a game and hopefully get himself into the round of 16.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's obviously playing against somebody who defeated, was it 10-1? I think it was 10-1, was it 10-2? It was 10-1, wasn't it? Yeah, 10-1 in the first game, so if that game was played today, I feel like we might see a response of that. Because you've got tomorrow to sort of prepare, I would say you can maybe set up a bit more of a direct game plan. Hold that thought for a second. Stingray, ball roll, couldn't get the shot past Yap Stam. Not that I think Faka will win, actually. I still backhanders, but I feel like it might be a little bit more difficult than that first one.
The fact that Faka has come back off a result like that and not been, you know, in a real tough place mentally after you lose on main stage, opening game, you're humbled by the FC Pro World Champion, but you have to separate the facts, as we've said, that you are on paper the lowest ranked. Marquinhos ties this one up. Abu Maka all square against Stingray.
That ball is crazy. Time to perfection, and not only that, the power as well, just so it's not too powerful where the goalkeeper can come and claim it, but not too weak where it wouldn't even make it that far. Incredible bit of work there from Abu Maka. But
the point I wanted to say, Brian, is for Faka, for him to come off the back of a result like that and then go and beat Levy. What a incredible result it was. This was the goal back on the replay. And that is Marquinhos, the centre-back of PSG, in a very different FC 25 Ultimate Team build. There are a few goals as well to update you on in our other games. We are seeing goals going in between Emre Yilmaz and Diogo Peixoto's brother, Leandro Peixoto. I know Diogo has been here in Saudi Arabia, supporting his brother through no doubt one of his biggest tournaments of his career. And there's also been a goal in Mike against PH. We'll update you on those goals as they come in. Funny enough, there's actually been a goal in the other game as well between Bernardo and his goat man. Here's Abu Maka, looking to get two in just a few minutes. Best Pele! Ball roll into the finesse. Thank you very much. Team Falcons back on top.
Yeah, alarm bells ringing for Stingray because he's been caught out quite a few times already in this game from that through ball. He's talking to his coach, Zach Moore, here over, you can see over his shoulder there. But Abu Maka has been getting a lot of success, playing it in towards someone in the central area of the pitch, triggering a far run over to that left-hand side. You can see it here. Eto'o through ball with that incisive plus play style, and then when Pele's in these areas, so dangerous.
Just the timing of that is everything, Ryan, because a second later, your defender's in the way.
Absolutely, because when you're defending, you kind of have to be cautious of not only that finesse shot that did end up scoring, but also a potential low-driven shot across the face of goal. So you're caught in a weird position if you're Stingray. Do you move the keeper and sort of give up a little bit, a millisecond of defending, as we see a free kick coming in from Emre Yilmaz that was saved. It didn't manage to be prevented from going out from a corner, but Mamadashvili with this huge frame, green time finish as well to break the deadlock.
Any Team Liquid player you do not want to be playing against when it comes to set pieces or free kicks, Ryan. They know every animation, every shot type. Don't follow them across their...
Is there 5 of them?
Social media channels. I mean, look, there is 5 of them in the competition. Team Liquid, I mean, what an opportunity they've got for really important EASports World Cup Club Championship points, which obviously is part of the FC Pro World Championships. Elise finds Ferdinand.
Oh, I feel like that pass to Yaya was on, you know. I feel like he could have played it. It's very smart as well. Look, you see the confidence there to cushion that to the keeper.
I don't think I've seen many players do that, Ryan. Update over here then. PH in, got one back. Dolomite back in front. 2-1 he leads now. Remember, that's an elimination game. One of those two will be the third or fourth player.
Look at the run
out of the FC Pro World Championship. Here's Matthias Bernardo getting one back as well. 20 minutes into that one, Marquinhos. I say Zizinho looks a little bit tired there. It's been a stressful day.
Yeah. It feels weird not seeing Edu behind him. We're so used to that across the last couple of seasons as well. Zizinho, an incredible coach there for Manchester City EASports. They've got their work cut out in a game on paper. I would expect them to win. I said that before the game even started, but so far it's been not as they would have imagined.
A few people tuning in, Ryan, asking some questions that I think we could all ask. Is why Lukaku's playing as a defender?
Yeah, left back. You got that shapeshifter's item. Obviously has the physicality as the pinged pass. I feel like is something that is very, very efficient at this stage of the game anyway.
Lisa is going to get there, and what a save that is.
Keeper movement, matched him there to prevent a pretty much guaranteed goal there.
mean, I think what's worse than Lukaku at the back is Peter Crouch in goal somehow.
Yeah, that one.
We know he's tall, but he's got the stats that back him up in another promo item which deems him good enough to be a goalkeeper.
Yeah, Shapeshifters promo, of course, giving a lot of items for these players to use into their teams. Eto'o can't get past Mohamed Asfidi, who's another one. Absolute nightmare to play against.
Just 2 minutes left of the first half here. Rio Ferdinand just about onside. Can he push away two defenders? He can, but the shot just angles wide at Buffon's left-hand post. You can see the Team Falcons faithful that are here in their numbers, and they have been making quite the noise. It's across the 25, I believe, different esports titles that the Esports World Cup can host. This football esport is just different. It really is. You speak to the locals here, the fans that come in, the atmospheres that are created. Incredible.
Big up Team Falcons, honestly. The support they show is unparalleled.
Might be showing a bit more here, Ryan, because that is very smart, as you say. Wins a corner. And that will do us for half-time. Let's see if we can jump somewhere else for a split second, because Maka does lead against Stingray.
Perfect timing.
Over here. 2-1. Here's Goatman leads. Let's... see how this first half is going to play out. Have to remember that we're only showing you Group A and B. C and D so far.
This was the goal, though, Brandon, that we did miss. 39 minutes played, pinging that ball around. The play look inside as well to Neto, and a pass across goal to Hansen, who just about gets it in off the inside of the post.
Hello.
It's got to be.
This is Matthias Banana. Where's that pass?
Oh!
Where's that going to end up? It's nearly a terrible moment for Goatman to forget about. Well, let's jump back to our feature game. Maka, 2 minutes off the restart. He's now 3-1 up. I want to see that goal again on the replay. Stingray not happy about it.
Yeah, he's fuming. And as you mentioned, we didn't get to see it in its entirety. We'll take a look at it in a few moments from now. Right on cue, the replay comes in. Let's see what Stingray is upset about. Pele just faking a speed boost over to Lucio. Probably a bit of,
I tell you what,
frustration with the keeper, I'd say.
That second player run there from one of Maka's players, who sort of worked as a block for Virgil van Dijk, has actually worked out unbelievably well. Frustrating as it is. Hang on a second. Emre Yilmaz against Leandro Peixoto. We'll give you an update on that when we can. First and foremost, let's speak about this one. Dolomite 3-1 up. That's not looking promising for PHZ.
Yeah, PHZ and the play-ins looks unbelievable. And what finish that is from Stingray. Straight from kickoff, Elise with a finesse shot. And it's now 3-2 in this game. A quick response was needed, and that is exactly what Stingray and Twisted Minds have got.
Yeah, forget about the celebration. That's
it always gets me, you know. Every time. Every single time. See it here, just all over the top there to Yaya Toure. Fortunate to manage to get possession again there, and then when it's to Elise, I thought it was green timed. Apologies, it was mistimed, but it still managed to find the back of the net. Yeah, Dolomite threw one up against PHZ, and that is... what I saw from PHZ in the last chance qualifier, I thought maybe we got a bit of a sprinkle of what's to come. Oh, I keep saying last chance, but from the play-in, sorry, I stand corrected. Of course, the other game that we've not mentioned enough of is this game. First time through ball. Oh, Van der Ven has a bit of a mare there, and then Emre Yilmaz makes it 3-0 just after half-time. Was that? Oh, it's going to be...
Oh my, this is not looking good at all, is it? One side of Manchester City Esports, they were both the Premier League winners, as we know. Matthias Banana and Tex. Tex is still in the competition and fighting to stay alive. But for Matthias Banana, Ryan finds himself 3-1 down.
Yeah, it's sort of uncharted territory for Banana, being in a situation like this, in a game that on paper you'd have expected him to win. Not saying that he's a bad one, but of course for Matthias, he would associate himself of reaching the latter stages of the tournament, but it's not going to plan.
Glad that our feature game has probably been the tightest in terms of what's on the line here. A much easier ride towards the knockout stages, that's for sure. You win this, you're in the round of 16, $15,000 guaranteed. Leandro Peixoto has got one back. Of course, the reason why he is at this competition, he got his ticket by the FC Pro Open. It was his teammate and him that still won the French League 1 this year. That spot then got passed down to Bryce of Vitality with Los Glil. Matthias Banano still fighting, but P8's in, pulling one back. They're only 3-2 down.
We just came in as Abu Maka got another goal in this game. We'll take a look at the replay here, and it came from the penalty spot. Keeper goes the wrong way, right into the corner from Eusebio.
You can only imagine what the reaction's going to be for Stingray. I don't know how the penalty was given away. But let's go to game B. I'd love to stay with this one if possible for a period of time, just because this is an elimination game.
Sorry, it was that sombrero flick that got pulled out and could have been punished if that was aimed correctly. If that was aimed to the left side of the pitch there, or left side of the goal, I should say, that could have been a little bit of a floating animation for a Trivella.
Reece James plays Matuidi. Amongst the selection here, a few people asking what the restrictions are. As 15 million coins was the budget available for the FC Pro World Championships. It's no surprise that Michael Elise fills into these teams, right? How good was he in the FC Pro Open in that thunderstruck build?
Yeah. Hittin loves that pass over the top. Can't get it across the goal, but he's got a corner.
That one quickly played in.
Oh my goodness.
What a ball. Elise, Dullen Mike to get a bit of breathing space. Elise on a play. Mbappe gives PH in a 2-goal mountain to climb.
I am so confused at the amount of space. I know it's directly from defending a corner there, but that space was gaping there. Elise running into it. So the keeper moved the right way and it just falls straight back to Mbappe for an easy finish. But you're upset that it looked easy to even get into that scenario, and if you're Dullen Mike, you'll be thrilled that your mishap was fortunate enough to fall to an on-waiting player for an easy tap-in.
The positive he does have, Ryan, is that this is 9 minute halves. If you haven't been following the FC Pro scene this year, no aggregate score lines, no 2 legs of 6 minute halves. That is Emre Yilmaz, I can probably confidently say, on his way to the round of 16 in typical Emre Yilmaz fashion, Ryan.
Yeah, Emre Yilmaz is one of the most meticulous players in the scene. The amount of work he does behind the scenes as well to prepare for tournaments like this. Not just him, of course, you mentioned the likes of the Team Liquid players as well. Special. And it's no surprise to see him doing really well so far in this tournament. Peterson might get there, doesn't manage to though, as Saliba just gets his toe in front of Mbappe.
Remember, this will be the next player eliminated from the competition. Matthias Banano still 3-1 down in his game against his GOAT man. That's the elimination game as well there. Looks like he's on his way out from the FC Pro World Championships. Well, in comes the pause. Emre Yilmaz, as we said. We can speak more about it now, Ryan. He always seems like, number one, he's at a World Championships. Number two, he is so consistent.
The player that I have a lot of respect for over the years. We've seen him more recently winning the Champions League, the only two-time player, but goal number 2 in this game for LJR. About 15 or so minutes left. Could we have a very interesting end to this game? Have we spoken too soon?
Potentially so. As we said, it was a rematch between these two. They played in the playoffs of the FC Pro Open this year, and it was Leandro that beat Emre Yilmaz, knocked him out, meant that he had to go to the Liga FC Pro. That's why he wears the Real Sociedad top, and he had to pick up his World Championship ticket that way. And as much as there was certain conversations had after he played Nicholas and it didn't go too well,
how could I forget?
His World Championship spot that Nicholas did actually get from the FC Pro Open was passed down to Emre Yilmaz. Eventually still got the chance to be here. I don't think anyone was forgetting that game, Ryan. It was quite a pause, wasn't it?
45 minutes, was it?
I've never seen a PlayStation 5 change so many times. How do you think you would get on in an atmosphere like this? Say if you were
part of the crowd.
Say if you were playing against Team Falcons. You were playing for Manchester City at the time. You're playing against Team Falcons against a crowd that's making that noise. Speaking of which, Abu Maka, back to Eusebio. What a piece of defending that is from Icon. Didn't know anything about it. That could be the moment to keep Stingray just about in this still. There is still 10 minutes to be played.
I thought that inevitably it was going to be 5-2 there. I thought once that rebound sort of fell in the favour of Abu Maka here. Is this?
No, it's not right.
It's messy. And it's a shot across goal. And wow, 4-1 is Goldman is leading against Matthias Bonanno of Man City EASports. This could be an early exit from the tournament from Bonanno, unless he's got something up his sleeve for the last 20 minutes or so. I would say it's the biggest upset we've seen in terms of players eliminated. And Stingray muster up a comeback in this game. Eusebio, no, Stingray loves a ball roll into a shot. Can he find a pass into?
Game on.
I was about to say, can he find a pass into Yaya Toure? I thought you were going to jump in there, Brandon. It is game on, though. Stingray, 4-3. And it's going to be a nervy end to this game for Abu Maka and Team Falcons. Sorry. Why just seeing the speakers in there?
Yeah, the speaker's in there as well, Ron. Give it a day, you'll be in there as well.
Yeah, right. This was the pass, though. And from here, it's just about the composure to pick the extra passes in and around to create that little triangle for Stingray. And can Twisted Minds overcome Team Falcons in this huge game?
Well, look, we'll jump around the houses. This is going to be our first full time by the looks of it. Emre Yilmaz did score again. He's got a 3-goal cushion now. He's on his way into the knockout bracket, the final 16. Leandro Peixoto will be dropping down to that lower bracket side.
Oh.
Still not enough time.
It's not enough. It's not pretty, though, is it?
I'm just so intrigued on Game B. How on earth that one it's going to end. Game A, Game B. Are we going to see a comeback from Stingray? Are we going to see PAG be eliminated after all that hard work?
I was going to say he's giving the ball away. It's unfortunate for Stingray to not get possession back. That time he does, though. Hold on a second. Look at the top side of your screen. Eusebio running. powering past the defensive line. Sesko doesn't have enough to stop him.
Hang on a second, what ball that could be?
On.
Eusebio! He didn't need anyone! Stingray's on his feet! And he's just faced up a crowd of about 2,000 Team Falcons fans to say, look, I'm here. This is an FC Pro World Championship. And I'm all for a bit of extra time. If we can as well, game B, if we can get over there now.
Look at this, though, Eusebio. Sesko, nowhere near him. Finesse shot Eusebio. Doesn't even need to time it. As you mentioned, though, we are moments away from seeing a huge result there. Dullen Mike knocking out PH Zin.
PH Zin eliminated from the FC Pro World Championships. All that hard work in the play-ins. How hard he worked to save his season. He is eliminated. Dullen Mike goes through, he survives.
We could be seeing PH Zin and Matthias knocked out. 0 for 2. Matthias is locked in as well. He needs to get the possession back because his goalman is going to try his best to resort to game management. This game, though, 4-4, last moments, Brandon.
Let's stay with this one then for a second. Are we in for extra time? Remember, this is upper bracket. This is, for a moment, an opportunity to go straight in towards the round of 16 without even thinking about touching the lower bracket. Any time in 3 minutes, that's a really healthy amount of additional time, isn't it?
Look at the recycle.
Abu Maka. You can only imagine the reaction if he was to score this late on.
Hold on a second. Stingray. Last attack is sensible. Remember, Stingray loves the first time through ball as well. He loves the through passes. He's got players with incisive.
Takes a few player locks and runs as he gets more and more options. Eusebio, Vieira, Yaya Toure. This is brilliant from Stingray. Into Yaya Toure. What's the save from Buffon?
What a save. Wow, I thought Stingray was going to steal it there.
So close to silencing all of those Team Falcons fans. That game is on its way to extra time. We'll be bringing it to you live in just a second. Before that, though, there was another elimination to be made unless...
There's no way there's enough time.
Matthias Bernardo can get 3 added minutes and score now.
We're going to need a +5, which we're not getting. And I feel like that sort of sums it all up. That truly does sum it up there for Matthias because you saw it in the player cam, just devastation and a lot of emotion.
I think Matthias Bernardo's face cam will tell you all you need to see. One of the FC Pro players with such a special story. Spoke about it in depth in the EASports World Cup documentary of what this esport has done for him and his family, but unfortunately, you can see the tears in his eyes. He's going to be eliminated. The 4th player to be eliminated of the competition. He joins PH Zin, Kwana and Levi Fidders, 4 of the names who crash out in the group stage.
He's always playing with him.
His GOAT man survives. He will be back tomorrow. But 32 become 28.
See, just the last 5 minutes or so, if you looked at the play coming from Matthias, it's just continuous shake of the heads. I'm not sure he quite believes it either, to be honest with you, but it's not been the performance he would have dreamt of. His goalman, though, huge congratulations.
It must feel so frustrating, Ryan, for the players who said, like Banana, who have had months to prepare, months and months to prepare, the hours of practice, and you come in to lose just 2 games. World Championship done. Let's speak about this one, though. And the last 10 minutes we have seen from Stingray, who is building with all the momentum at the moment.
He's flying.
Yeah, Toure, Vieira, Eusebio, just about delicately places it into the right bottom corner. As Patrick Vieira will give Twisted Minds in Stingray a 5-4 lead.
silence, by the way, in that arena. Pure silence. That attack stemmed from Vieira, Yaya Toure, and Eusebio just linking up here. To me, it's unlucky. And then the slide tackle from Stam was just rash, because you're sort of just panicking in that situation if you're Falcons, Abu Maka there, and it's just a goal for Stingray. 3 on the bounce now, and of course in extra time. Still a long way to go, so this is far from job done.
He'll be relishing this though, Stingray, won't he?
Yeah, this is it.
Imagine playing in this. Look at what you're up against.
One more goal, and then we're going to see the celebration taunting towards the crowd, I would say. One more goal, one more. Depends. Actually, depends on a minute, but I'd say one more goal.
He's a big darts fan, isn't he, Stingray? I wonder if he could pull out a little Blue Littler for us. Offside. Here's Abu Maka. Again, just to keep in mind, there are still 4 more groups to come your way. And in those groups...
Oh, it's beautiful.
Vieira on for another!
I was waiting for it. Nothing yet. He's pointing to his head. It's a different Stingray. Tiger was telling him, sit down, listen. Still a long way to go. You can hear the fans as well chanting Abu Maka's name. This would be a position 10 minutes or so ago. He would have thought, okay, I'm through. He's up by 2 goals late on in the game. Stingray had other ideas, and this came. Look at the first time pass here. Triggering Vieira at the perfect moment to not sort of drift into an offside position and to go to the near post with Vieira. Fantastic goal from Stingray.
There was a couple of moments last year at the EASports World Cup where maybe there wasn't a handshake from Abu Maka. Imagine you've just lost against your rival team. You're in a winning position. And now you know you're not in the round of 60 when you go to bed tonight. You've got to come back tomorrow to try and win that.
Yeah, he'd be stewing in.
I'll be interested to see how this one ends.
Just about game management. Being disciplined, nothing silly, especially in defensive areas. So you don't give your opponent an easy way to get back into the game. Could, though, potentially be time for a last attack. We'll probably get 1 minute added on. And look at the run here. Beautifully timed again. Cantona in behind. Can Stingray end it? Keeper does enough. Vieira blocked.
He ain't done yet, though, is he, Ryan? Vitinha. Eusebio can't find the on-running feet of Rio Ferdinand. By his own standards, he would have thought that's game over, that's done.
What a half, though, by the way, from Stingray. Well, not even just that. What a last 25 or so in-game minutes. He's been pretty much flawless, and he needed to be to get back into this.
Since he scored that 3rd goal, Ryan, he's been ridiculous, Stingray. He could have won the game in the 90th.
Yeah.
When you think back to it, that chance he had, and Buffon made the most important save. "15 minutes away from a round of 16 guaranteed for Stingray Jr. We look back at the season, how good has he been since the first whistle was blown back in winter last year?
One of the players that sort of mastered the meta and the mechanics of FC25 very early on. And it showed from his start of the season as well, as you mentioned, being among some of the best players in the world. I would say there was a period, #1 for me, #1 in the world early on this season. Especially with that power shot meta as well. A lot of people forget about that. That feels like a different FC. It's been that long.
You miss those days, don't you, from a corner into a direct power?
I don't.
Well, I enjoy commentating on them.
Yeah. Great tracking as well. Has to switch over there, predicting that run from Yaya Toure. Abu Maka ended up playing it. He wins it very high up. It's sort of kitchen sink moment, I'll be honest. 111 minutes played.
Elise,
inside, you know.
Poor chance, Abu Maka. He's not out of this one yet.
That ball is outrageous. timed it to perfection, and now you can see a fair share of the crowd. They're on their feet. They're still supporting Abu Maka. They believe a comeback is on the horizon. Surely not more drama in this game, Brandon. Watch this pass, though. Sensational work. Pay attention there. Look how he comes back on side, Elise. Plays it. It's honestly just on side.
Can he hold on? That is the all-important question. He's got quite a bit of time to do so. Six long minutes. That's not going to help his case at all there. You're in this scenario, you're so close to round of 16 run. What's going through your mind?
It's nerves in these moments for both players. You don't want to, because Stingray say you'd be ruining that chance at the end of the first half of extra time. If you're Abu Maka, you'd be thriving right now. The keeper's been brought out, and I don't know why. And he's given an opportunity for Elise to get a finesse shot off. Doesn't need to time it. And look at some of the people in the crowd going absolutely crazy.
Abu Maka has just raised the roof here. Look at those fans as he's just tied up 6-6. We might be on our way to a penalty shootout.
I don't know why the keeper's been pulled out here. Like right here, I don't know. Maybe he thought he could prevent it. It's just, you see Philippe reading there, he said he can't win the ball. He felt as if a couple opportunities higher up the pitch, he could have won it. It's just, it's a painful one for Stingray and Twisted Minds. But on the other side of things, Abu Maka, 4 minutes. We might see another goal, you know, Brandon.
Do you reckon we're going to see a match winner?
I'm going to say yeah, but I've been wrong with quite a few predictions. I predicted Piers in as part of my top 4 and he's out. So
how this game has swung, by the way. Now Abu Maka looks relentless.
Sesko.
Abu Maka,
No way.
surely not.
Oh, wow. No way.
Well, maybe.
What a ball.
We're on our way to penalties, unless Stingray's got other ideas. Eusebio. Can he find an option in the box? Can he find a cutback pass? Has to be patient here and has to make the right decision. Eusebio times it rarely. He comes off the bar. And we're on our way to penalties to the side of spot in the round of 16 of the FC Pro World Championships. Who is going to take that spot? Stingray or Abu Maka? Here we go. Eusebio scores. Keeper went the right way. Can Stingray also make it 1-for-1 for Tinya? Slots it perfectly, Ryan.
Yeah, Abu Maka's chance to get 2 goals in this penalty shootout on the board. It's going to be Pele stepping up, and it's down the middle. Keeper stepped early as well. Stingray to respond here. Eusebio, quite a lot of power on that, and he goes right. Keeper saves it.
Advantage to Abu Maka. Can he put this one away? Yes, he can. Perfect pens from Team Falcons so far. A must score for Yaya Toure. He does.
The advantage, of course, still in Abu Maka's hands. If he scores this, he's in a handsome position. Yaya Toure stepping up. He goes right again, and Stingray has to score.
Has to score this one. Nuno Mendes does. Round 5. Must save this Stingray if he wants to have a chance to take this into sudden death. Up steps Elise, scores! Abu Maka through to the round of 16.
Ooh,
And a little bit of chat between the two of them.
there's a bit of pass-off.
Twisted Minds and Team Falcons.
Oh! Wow! Boy!
Well, it's a little bit unsavoury, isn't it? The FC Pro World Championships.
My goodness, I did not expect that from it. I mean, Maka's not, is a man of few words normally. Whoa.
I'll tell you one thing, if it was the other way around, I'm not sure if they'll be shaking hands, if I'm brutally honest.
Yeah, I don't like that from Sting. I wouldn't have shook his hand after that. That one there is like, the last thing I would have said to him, you better hope I don't make knockouts, because watch. What if we play again, the celebration?
Bring it on. Bring it on. That was the moment again where Abu Maka won, and there were some words between the two of them. Team Falcons into the round of 16. There it is. Well, that's enough from us. Let's head down and check in with the call. We're here with Dullen Mike, who has just about kept his tournament alive in the FC Pro World Championships.